Today, heaven has heard your weary heart. The tears no one saw, Our Lady has wiped them away. There are moments when only a miracle can answer, and that is why you are here. Something supernatural is drawing near to your life. You felt it, even without understanding it, that this prayer was meant for you. Heaven is moving on your behalf, and it is no accident these words have found you now. I know your soul may be exhausted, that the days feel too long, that the nights have brought no rest, only another chapter in a silent battle. But today, Our Lady, Mother of Jesus, calls you to a deep encounter. I welcome you with warmth in this moment. Thank you for being here, for opening your heart, for allowing the word and prayer to enter your story. Today, under the mantle of the Virgin Mary, we will step into God's presence with confidence. We will speak of pain, of hope, of faith, and of miracles, because your life is not forgotten in heaven. This is a place of faith, a refuge for your soul. Here we gather to find strength, to walk in the light, and to believe that, even in the silence, God is working. I invite you to subscribe and to write your name and where you are praying from in the comments. When you write, you testify. When you testify, you declare to the spiritual world that you believe. Our Lady, Mother of Jesus, walks with us and intercedes for us, and today she will receive every word you pray, as if gathering flowers to present before the throne of God. Now join your voice with mine. Close your eyes if you can, take a deep breath, and give your heart. Prayer. Our Lady, Mother of Jesus, I come before you today because I can no longer carry this heavy burden alone. Intercede for me before your Son Jesus, for I believe your motherly love reaches even the deepest places of my pain. Look at my weaknesses, my fears, my sleepless nights. You know everything before I speak, but today I want to open my soul and confess that I urgently need a miracle. I place in your hands the wounds I cannot even put into words. Mary, carry them to your Son. Free me from the invisible chains that have tied my life, closed doors, and kept me from living fully. Keep far from me every trace of envy, every malicious glance, every word spoken against my life. Break every cycle of sorrow that keeps returning. I know that by your side nothing can bind me, for your mantle is both shield and shelter. I cry out for the healing of my emotions. Heal, Our Lady, every memory that still hurts. Mend the wounds of rejection. Pull out the roots of anxiety. Lift the weight of guilt. Touch the places wounded by abandonment, by disappointment, by words sharper than any blade. Let your presence be like balm, like a sweet fragrance that calms, like light that drives away every shadow. Today I also place before you my practical needs. Open the doors that have been locked. Where there is no way, build a bridge. Where there is no answer, bring a solution. Bless my work, my finances, and every opportunity I need. Guide me to the right people, the connections that will open new seasons in my life. And if it is God's will, restore the relationships that have been broken. Let reconciliation come where there is true love. I also ask you to raise up intercessors for me, people who will pray, who will strengthen my faith, who will stand by me on the day of battle. Let there be others praying for my name, even without knowing me, moved by the Spirit to plead on my behalf. Even without seeing, I choose to believe. I believe heaven is acting now, that chains are already breaking. I declare that I am no longer a prisoner of my pain. The Lord is my strength, and your intercession, Our Lady, is my hope. I believe there is movement in the spiritual realm, that deliverance has begun, that victory is already being written with heaven's seal. Let your mantle cover my home, my family, my rest, and my journey. Let no arrow of fear reach me, and no word of curse have power over me. Let me walk with the certainty that I am not alone, that heaven is at my side, that angels have been sent to fight the battles I cannot fight. I know the enemy tries to plant doubt, to make it seem like nothing has changed, but I do not live by what I see. I live by faith, and my faith stands firm. No matter the winds that blow or the storms that rise, I know the sun of a new season is already breaking over my life. Today I declare prophetically, open doors, a healed soul, a released miracle. May the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, flood every part of my being. May the Holy Spirit teach me to wait with patience, to trust without hesitation, to give thanks even before I receive. Our Lady, Mother of Jesus, intercede for me. Send your angels to guard my steps. Show me the way when I don't know where to go. Hold my hand in uncertain days. Remind me that heaven's love never abandons me. I leave this prayer differently than I came in, lighter, stronger, more secure. And though the battle may continue, I know I will not walk alone. And to you listening now, remember, stay connected here so we can walk together in faith. Write your name and city in the comments so we can pray for you. This is the beginning of a new season. You are not here by accident. You have been found by the love of God, covered by Mary's mantle, and your miracle has already begun to unfold. Breathe deeply and keep this in your heart. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Even as this prayer continues, I feel in my spirit that something is being released. Invisible chains are falling, walls are beginning to crack, hearts are feeling a gentle warmth, as if a soft flame is burning from within. This is the touch of the Virgin Mary embracing you. It is the presence of the Holy Spirit confirming that heaven is here, in your now. Our Lady, Mother of Jesus, I place myself before you again, not to repeat words, but to deepen my surrender. I know there are areas of my life I have not fully released. I know I sometimes try to control what I should place in your hands. So now, dear Mother, I give you everything, my dreams and my fears, my victories and my failures, my health, my family, my future. Let every detail be under your care, for in your mother's heart, there is no forgetting, no neglect, no abandonment. Cover me with your mantle when the battles grow intense, when words wound, when bad news tries to discourage me, when my strength feels gone. Let me sense your presence strengthening me. Let me remember that even before I asked, heaven was already working for me. I also pray, Mother, for all those who, like me, are crying out for a miracle. May your intercession reach every home, every hospital bed, every anxious heart, every confused mind. Let there be light where there was only darkness. Let there be hope where there was despair. You are the Mother who points us to Jesus, and in Him is our victory. I cry out for complete deliverance. Let every word spoken against me be broken in the power of Jesus' name. Let every spiritual tie be undone, and every work of evil be canceled. Let your presence, Our Lady, be an unbreakable wall around me and those I love. Let my home be a place of peace, my words be full of life, my steps be directed from above. Today, I declare, I am no longer a slave to my past mistakes. Guilt has no power over me. I take hold of God's mercy and choose to live as a beloved child, not as one condemned. I choose to look forward, believing the best is yet to come, because the Lord is in control, and you, Holy Mother, are interceding for me. Mary, help me nurture my faith daily, even when circumstances seem to scream otherwise. Give me the grace not to give up, to remain in prayer, to feed my hope with the Word, and with the certainty that heaven is never late. Visit the places in my life that feel stagnant, where everything has stopped. Bring movement. Where there's no progress, send a fresh wind. Where the enemy tried to steal, let there be double restoration. Where there has been loss, let there be comfort and a new beginning. Let the heavens open over me now. Let the angels of the Lord move on my behalf. Let your voice, Mother, be heard before God's throne as a plea for this child who needs you so deeply. And when the miracle comes, help me recognize it was the Lord's hand that did it. Let me not forget to give thanks. Let me share the testimony so others may believe. For my victory will not be mine alone. It will be proof that God hears and answers, and that the Virgin Mary's intercession is powerful. Right now I feel the weight lifting. The air feels lighter. Something is being taken off my shoulders. I believe it is Jesus Himself, through His Mother's intercession, removing burdens I have carried for far too long. I declare that my mind is being renewed. Thoughts of fear, failure, and lack are being replaced with thoughts of faith, victory, and abundance. My heart is filling with peace and courage. Our Lady, Mother of Jesus, remain with me in this journey, on good days, so I never forget who sustained me, and on hard days, so I never lose my trust. Above all, Let every season of my life be marked by this truth. I walked with Mary, and Mary led me to Jesus. I know your care is constant. I know your intercession is faithful. And so, I thank you now as if my miracle has already come, because in faith, I take hold of it. I receive it. I keep it in my heart, and I trust. Send your angels, Mother, to every door I still need to see open. Let them remove obstacles, roll away stones, and prepare the way. Let me walk in protection day and night. Let my life be a living testimony that heaven moves when someone cries out sincerely. Today, more than asking, I want to adore. I praise you, Jesus, for giving me your mother as mine. I bless your name, for I know that every tear of mine has been gathered and turned into prayer at heaven's altar. I close this prayer declaring that my story is in the right hands. My future is secure. My present is covered by the mantle of the Virgin Mary, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what heaven has already determined. If you have prayed with me this far, write in the comments, I take hold of my miracle. Do it as an act of faith, a declaration that you believe heaven has already moved for you. Now lift your head, take a deep breath, and go in peace. Heaven has come down over your home and there is no turning back. Your miracle has begun.